anything but. The crowd have been chanting and singing, not just this afternoon, but throughout the entire weekend. There's a great love for Formula One here, and no small amount of expectation. Let's hope today's Grand Prix can meet it. The Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, 2.6 miles of track that allows drivers to take full advantage of their cars, reaching speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour, and providing lots of opportunities for overtaking. The circuit features 17 corners, 10 to the right and the remaining 7 going to the left. And it's an absolute pleasure to be joined once again by Anthony Davidson. Let's have a chat about Williams. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and starting alongside is Lucas Faber. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hamilton, Vettel, Max Verstappen and Albon, Raikkonen, Sainz, Lee and Kevin Magnussen, Butler, Bottas, George Russell and Grosjean, Perez. They've taken a grid penalty. Norris, Daniel Kvyat and Nico Hülkenberg. Gasly and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. It was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for Renault. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
As today's winners make their way up the podium steps, the team at Renault have shown once again what it takes to build a successful Formula One team. A well-deserved win for them. Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. This result narrows the gap between our championship leader and the rest of the standings. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I have to give it to Lee. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better job today.
So then, Ferrari have now moved out of sight and out of reach. It's another triumph for the Italian team as they claim the World Constructors' Championship. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. You were cutting your way through the field during the race. You must be happy with the result today. You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything or... Your old teammate had a much better race this weekend. Do you think we can expect more wins from him? Appreciate your time.
Great work this weekend. It was fantastic to see you up on that podium.